All right, everybody. We're gonna switch gears real quick and let's talk about some books that we're all enjoying. They aren't necessarily new books, but just books that are out right now that maybe you haven't given a shot, and you're looking for characters to invest in. I am going to suggest Black Widow by Nathan Edmondson and Phil Noto on art. Before I even get into the character, Phil Noto's art on Black Widow is surreal. It's so good the way that he paints an atmosphere for that book where like the very air, you can see the air that they're breathing in the book, I feel like, with the colors that he uses. And I was looking forward too to see who was coloring the book. I thought it was Dean White, but it's not. I think Phil Noto's actually coloring it and drawing the book by himself, which is again a testament to how great that art is. But it comes out every month, no delays so far. It's on issue 5, and Nathan Edmondson has just been knocking it out of the park with this characterization for Black Widow. I haven't felt this invested in the character ever. And especially after seeing Cap 2 in theaters and Scarlett Johansson's portrayal of the character, like, if you want more Black Widow, this is the book to go to. It really is just like a high-octane spy action piece where it's just like all the time you don't know if Natasha's going to be in danger. All of her missions pretty much usually have her just laying in the wind by herself. There's no safety net for her. So it is like at the edge of your seat type of a thrill. And again, if you're looking for more Black Widow, it's strong female characterization, period. And it sits well in the Marvel Universe right now. So yeah, my Black Widow by Nathan Edmondson, Phil Noto, definitely.
Let's go across me. Daredevil. They just started again from
relaunched again.
Yeah. It's still Mark Waid and
Chris Samney.
Bam.
Chris Samney, yeah.
And basically they just took out Daredevil out of New York and dumped him in San Francisco, and he has no idea how to get around. So that's like my favorite thing about him right now. He's still trying to be Daredevil, doing his thing, but trying to learn where everything is. So he's basically learning from the beginning again, messing up, crashing into stuff, not knowing where to go. I think he has somebody helping him.
Yeah, he's Batman with an Alfred now.
Yeah, he has somebody in his ear telling him what to do. But it's still awesome. The first issue was...
It was his girlfriend from...
the DA. She was the DA or something, like McDuffie or something like that.
Yeah.
Because like I didn't read a lot from...
the previous.
Yeah, the previous one, and like I only read Daredevil, I think, a couple of trades. I wasn't never like into Daredevil, but like this one was like, it was just really fun to read. It was... seeing him trying to learn, and that whole hospital when I think they put something on the girl's
they put
a bomb.
Yeah,
that was scary.
and he's trying to save her, and then he just slides into the elevator.
It was her
that was
watch
cool as shit.
ticking.
Yeah, like that was awesome. I love that issue.
That book really, like, they perfectly portray how his abilities would work.
Yeah, and you would think like it was just like he was so used to New York, you would be like, oh, he could technically see, but. Like, you could see that that's not the case. He's just used to everything.
His muscle memory.
Yeah.
So a lot of familiarity.
To riff off of...
But Daredevil's blind?
To pair off of what you were saying, a book that I feel... Actually, everyone should be... If you're reading Daredevil, you should also give She-Hulk a shot. Written by Charles Soule, drawn by Javier Pulido. First off, this book is arguably in the top 5, one of the most beautiful books Marvel's putting out. But it's... In a lot of ways, Charles Soule is kind of doing what Mark Waid is doing. He's kind of giving this like lighthearted story, but without like reducing the action. And he's also speaking from experience because the dude is a full-time lawyer in New York City. So he's essentially, you kind of get the feling that he's kind of like putting some personal experiences. Or
Maybe
if he's a full-time lawyer, what dimension did he discover to write all of these books?
And he's writing like... The man doesn't
7
sleep.
books.
At least. But I'm loving the story so far because like he basically has Jennifer Walters get fired from her... she quits her job because they were essentially going to use her to try to like get some of that...
Tony Stark.
Yeah, try to get that like Tony Stark kind of...
Hero money, that's Stephen Strange.
Yeah.
So she goes off on her own to start her own like small attorney office, kind of like how Matt Murdock and Foggy Nelson have their thing. I think the highlight so far has been the last issue where she essentially decides to try to get Victor Von Doom's son.
Christoph.
Christoph. Trying to get him. What's the word I'm looking for? Not so much a visa. An asylum in the United States. And it's just this Really great story where she's like running because he essentially waited till the last day to do it. Hellcat's in it, and she's like a sloppy drunk in issue 2.
Patty.
So
The
good.
book's funny.
Could not speak anymore highly of it.
Okay, and I got a little carried away with yours. Miss Marvel by G. Willow Wilson. I recommend that because it's so new because you have a character from a different culture. And a lot of people I know before it came out, they said they're going to be trying too hard. It's not going to be good, trying to force a different, race into the book.
Ethnicity.
Yeah, different ethnicity. But she does it so perfectly, my parents, they weren't born in this country, so I feel like I can relate to the book. I'm not reading there, sitting there like, oh my god, that was so corny. She does it so well, and it's about this girl. She's normal, she's human, she's trying to fit in.
16.
She's 16.
Yeah, like in high
Easy,
school
Tony.
around there.
No, I'm because I haven't been reading it.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious, what kind of perspective.
So she's lost. She's trying to fit in society. She comes from a different culture and
They're
trying
Muslim,
to.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they're
Muslim. So it's pretty funny. She has such a cute character. She's very funny and smart and.
She writes Avengers fan fiction.
Yes, she does. So
She ship characters.
She's an Inhuman, right?
No,
Yeah.
that's what you find
Yeah.
out. That
I try
her
not to do spoilers,
Yeah.
but
Oh.
can
no,
I?
you can say
I
that.
can talk about
No,
it.
her origin is steeped around the time that
Yeah.
the Terrigen Mist happened,
So
and she finds out.
It's cool
It's not her
because
fault.
she's
It took so long.
trying to go to a party, and then she's walking, she's by herself, she realizes she doesn't fit in with the cool people, she's a little sad, and then you see the mist coming in, and then at that part you're just like,
Literally, because
Yeah.
the whole moment is she's like, I don't fit in with these people. I want to be like the person that she admires.
Yeah.
And the person that she
Captain
admired was
Marvel.
Carol Danvers, but not the Captain Marvel Carol Corpse. The Captain Marvel that wore the revealing outfit.
And the black and
yes,
and
yeah.
everything.
She goes the she actually says in the book, she goes, I don't want to be the new Captain Marvel. No, I want to wear the politically incorrect Captain Marvel
Yeah,
suit.
the boot.
Yeah, she's like I want to feel that strong and that
Yeah.
confident. And then the Terrigen Mist happens, and she was like one of the pure ones.
yes. So then she becomes a shapeshifter, and she turns into Captain Marvel,
Oh wow.
which is pretty damn freaking cool, because she can't control herself, so one arm's bigger than the other, and then one of the cool girls, she's drowning in the water, and she's like, what the hell do I do? These people have been assholes to me throughout high school and everything. Do I save her? How do I control
What
my
would
powers?
Papa Kent do?
Exactly.
Let her
So she's basically juggling all these emotions and stuff and trying to figure out who she is while, and then she has to deal with her family. They're strict. They don't let her do anything. She has to confront them. Does she tell them? Does she keep it to herself? What does she do with the power? So it's really good, and I definitely recommend that book.
I would say easily one of the best origin stories since Peter Parker.
I'm not going to do what you all think I'm going to do.
Yeah,
I'm not going to talk about Ultimate Spider-Man because I changed my mind. Yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man 200 was really good, but Thor is the best book out that I'm reading. It's the first book I read when I read books. The art is really good. It's a Soderbeck. The story's really good. It's Jason Aaron. And every issue is really fucking good. I mean, I haven't always liked Thor as a character, but this book makes me like Thor more than most of the other characters.
God of Thunder.
God of Thunder. He's there's an old Thor, middle Thor, and young Thor.
Avengers Thor.
There's
Avengers Thor.
Avengers Thor. And old Thor has one arm, and the other arm is Destroyer's arm, and right now he's fighting Galactus, which is
And
Old
Galactus.
Galactus.
Old Galactus.
It's an old man.
Yeah, get off my planet.
So my book is it just came out after a 3-month wait. It was Sandman, the prequel to Sandman, and it was just there aren't many books that are worth the wait for a 3-month, 6-month wait. But this one, this one is completely worth the wait because each page is a huge painting that you could put on anyone's wall, and the story, the dialogue, everything. And by the end of it, they're going into the endless searching for their father, which is just an amazing thing. And if any book is worth the wait, it's Sandman with Neil Gaiman and J.H. Williams III.
I think J.H. Williams III is coming very close to just taking that book and just it's almost feels like it's a showcase for him
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
than it is
Yeah,
for
no.
Neil Gaiman.
It's beautiful.
Each page is completely
beautiful.
different,
Yeah.
and just it's multiple levels and everything. It's just really amazing.
What's crazy is I loved that second issue, even though almost nothing happened for the first half. Essentially, it's just why am I here? Well, because I'm here. It's
Yeah.
well, who are you? Well, I'm you. And it's
And then there's the cat version of him, and there's
the cat version for me was like the big like awesome moment because I just got past that point in the old series.
Mhm.
So I was like, oh hey,
And there's
I know what this is.
There's the old one's version of Dream and everything. It's really just an imaginative series, and it fits in perfectly with the original series. Like you could put it there, and there's no gap.
I was gonna say that none of us chose DC books.
Um,
Fuck that up, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, he picked the Vertigo book.
Yeah.
I guess. It is.
I'm changing my opinion to Action Comics.
No,
I already did that.
Too late.
No, I was
I
gonna
said
do
everything.
Action Comics too, but I was like, we did that.
it's really great. Anybody looking forward to any books?
Well, I was looking forward to the Iron Fist book until I saw the preview and read the preview, and then I saw the preview, and then I read the preview.
I'm looking forward to Original Sin. It's got Jason Aaron on writing and Mike Didad
and
on
he's
art.
been on fire
Yeah.
on everything.
I'm looking forward to Electra.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't
the
wait
art
for
looks
that.
really good on
Who
that.
Yeah,
draws
it
that?
is.
Who draws? Does Telemundo? Does
Telemundo
Telemundo
draws it.
Productions, yes.
Telemundo.
By the time this airs, we'll already be like a good month into Batman Eternal.
Totally. We'll still be waiting for Forever Evil though.
Yeah, we'll still be waiting
Cyclops
for
comes
Forever.
out in May.
Yes.
Greg
Greg
Rucka's
Rucka.
return.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
But no, I'm psyched for Batman Eternal Sin because it feels like they're finally building past just
0 year.
0 year.
I'm curious to see what Grayson is going to be about.
Yeah.
Grayson and Bluebird.
Yeah. Is it called Grayson and Bluebird?
It's from what I last heard. There's going to be the reason why Nightwing's going away as a book. It's going to be repackaged as Grayson and Bluebird, but not with the same creative team.
I read a preview of the Daredevil whatever the 50th anniversary issue, and they go to Daredevil 20 years in the future, and now he can sort of see things, sort of see colors and everything,
Oh, that would
and he has a son and everything.
Oh,
There's
that's
also going to be a Bendis Malieve short story in that issue.
Ooh.
Which should be
Bring it
good.
back to my heart.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm really looking forward to Hulk with Wade and Bagley because I feel like we lost something when Wade came on the Hulk. It started good.
No, he started.
No, I think when Francis Leno Yu left, that's when the book really dropped.
Yeah.
It was it used to be 9.0,
Yeah.
and then it just dropped to like that.
It started tying into everything.
It's not just that.
It lost its identity.
It used to be about Bruce Banner trying to make things
and
then
make a better
be
world,
the Hulk.
and then it became
But
more.
then every time he tried to make something, it was Reed Richards already did it. Hank Pym
That was
already
one
did
issue.
it. Yeah, but it was like
No, but that's literally what it became because
Yeah.
now he's retreading stories like, all right, it's Hulk in time. We've seen that with the Fantastic Four before.
Yeah.
I thought that him being a SHIELD agent and working for SHIELD to build
It had a lot
his
of
own
potential.
enterprise was an original idea. For
also
Hulk.
the
'Cause
interplay
they're not after
between
Avengers.
him and Maria Hill and everything
Exactly,
was
it
really
was
good.
great,
But they
yeah.
lost that somewhere.
And we just got Peter Parker. Otto Octavius making Parker Industries. Why can't Bruce Banner go out and do something progressive like that for himself?
There
And
were
that's
he
also-
what
did that in
we're
the
getting.
first few issues,
I'm
like
saying
where
that.
essentially he was.
Bagley's on art. I love Bagley. That's my favorite. One of them.
Spider-Man 2 was officially announced by Bendis. They're doing
Yes.
Spider-Man 2 with Peter and Miles.
Yeah, it was
That should be good.
First one was good.
Definitely was.
Because at the end of number 1, they sort of
So
hinted
they
at what
hinted at
Miles
Pete,
was
yeah.
at.
But remember, they
the
also said that there's this
616.
new Spider-Man character coming that is going to
Yeah.
be an antagonist
Yeah.
for.
So who was bit by the same spider that Peter was?
Peter was. So maybe
Could
it was
be
Miles
Miles.
Morales.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would
There's
be
nothing
cool.
saying that he has to be a kid
Yeah.
because if he's the same age as Peter, he'd be the same. Ultimate Spider-Man was a little bit older than Ultimate Miles.
Who said that he's
Yeah.
not a kid?
Yeah.
That no one knows what happened to that spider.
Well, that was years ago though.
Could have been when he was a baby.
Okay. I'm there.
little baby crawling on the wall.
I'm still looking forward to a lot of books because I haven't read anything in 2 weeks. So I'm still oh man, I can't wait to hit up that Ghost Rider.
Well, they're
Oh
gonna
my
kill us.
God.
That was
Yeah.
good. That was surprisingly
It was.
good.
It was so good. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Yeah.
Seriously,
That was better than I ever expected.
exactly. Especially when I first saw the art for that book, I thought, all right, so they're gonna go kind of bring back the '90s Marvel manga again.
Yeah.
But I was like, all right, that's cool. I mean, I don't have a problem with that type of art. But then when you read it with a story and you realize the exaggeration of it is, so you feel the impact. Like when he throws the punch at the bullies, I felt that as someone that was trying to fight for someone that he cared about, and I think it works with the art. And then the drag racing with the neon lights at the end, that was gorgeous.
Are you a vigilante?
But yeah, the whole Wolverine dying thing is
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm not excited about it. I'm not.
Yeah. That whole Wolverine storyline is
I'm like, just do it already. I'll
By the
wait
time
till
he dies
they
and
bring
comes
him
back, him and Scott will be best friends again.
Yeah.
I don't even think that matters anymore.
It
Yeah.
doesn't.
The schism between Scott
Wolverine
and
and X-Men was good.
Yeah.
They ended it.
I was gonna say, and I think we got closure. The most closure that we're ever gonna need for that relationship was at the end of Wolverine.
But
and
I'm pretty
X-Men.
sure it's gonna be sealed. West when Wolverine dies, Cyclops gonna be like.
Well, see, no, I don't think that they'll ever work in
It's my
tandem
boo.
again. I don't think they'll
Yeah.
ever work in tandem again.
Time will always.
Yeah.
change
Well,
it.
I'm not saying, and I'm not saying
There's no reason why Tony Stark and Captain America should have gotten together again, and they
After
did.
Civil War.
Yeah.
And they're gonna even after he finds out that the Illuminati brainwashed him, He's gonna become friends with Tony again.
Of course.
Because
Or,
it has
or
to.
will
You
he?
have to.
Or will he? You
He
know?
will.
Always
Eventually.
goes back to
Captain America.
I don't know. I think the way Marvel now is going, it's the Wild West of comic books. In both,
Really?
honestly, in both Marvel and in DC, you can't tell me that anywhere is going anywhere because now we're getting the death of Super. Or
Well, we're getting
Doomsday.
Doom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're getting Doomsday again. But hey,
Scott
you know
Lobdell's
what?
involved.
Great pack. is-
Well, I'm not
So is
reading.
Charles
I'm
Soule.
not reading that book. In it.
Exactly.
I just don't
Yeah,
like
I'm
that
not
it's
playing
in-
again that either.
And if they're, I'm
I
not
will
gonna lie,
read. I
no,
will read Jess.
because
I'll
Scott
read.
Scott Lobdell did good when
Packs.
during the Death of the Family when the whole Bat team worked together
Read it.
and the
Yeah,
Red Hood and the
it is.
Outlaws times that wasn't that bad. It was actually pretty good, honestly, and especially with where Jason Todd gets the freaking Joker poisons his helmet
Yeah.
and he puts it on and scars his face. That was crazy. It was just whack. That they
We're supposed to be
retconned it.
getting 5 more new series coming out of Original Sin.
Jesus.
One's going to be a Deathlock series.
One has to be a Doctor Strange series.
Yeah,
I
it
think
has to be
so.
Doctor Strange.
One might be an Ant-Man series because he's got a movie coming
Yeah.
out. So I don't know. And then there's also supposed to be another
Well, they're canceling
female.
Avengers AI, so
Yeah.
that would
Yeah.
probably.
Oh, yeah.
And there's supposed to be another female lead character book coming out
Another
of Original
female
Sin.
lead
Yeah.
character. Go maybe an Angela. Angela
Either,
because she's
Angela-
not going to be a part of the
Another
Guardians anymore.
Spider-Woman.
Yeah.
Or no, yeah, Spider Woman. They did say it. That's
One of
what
the Spider-Women.
Who-
Not Ranya.
which one?
Or something maybe. I
Oh.
don't know. Or Jessica Drew or...
Black Knight. You heard it here first. Black Knight ongoing.
Madam Web.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Martin Lawrence.
Alright.
Be the leader.
So yeah, that was kind of just us rambling about like books that are out, coming out, stuff we're excited about. You guys should check them out.
Definitely.
Yes.
See you
Read,
guys
read,
next-
read.
Yeah. See you guys next week. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video.
Joey
I will
Mosca.
say it at the end of episode.
Joey Mosca.
Yeah, he's right over there. You can't see him.
Joey
He's our
Mosca.
sound guy.
One day we're going to
All I have to say about Joey Mosca.
Marvel
Joey
has
Mosca.
Star Wars now. Joey will be.
Yes.
We're gonna get him on an episode.
Does he like Star Wars? I'm not going to look at him. Does he like Star Wars? Is he not?
He's glaring.
That's how he always does that.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.